Hey there friends! Some of you might recall I held a little contest last year with my YouTube community post in regards to guessing what this G-Dragon GIF was going to be about in an upcoming video. The winner of that video got her video request, and I did it on K-pop groups who succeeded after a sound change. I also allowed the runner-up, S.Moore, to provide her request, and I was listening, and I never forgot about it. I know it's been so long, I'm so sorry, but, it's been a little bit, but, since then, and then a lot has happened. So much has happened, again, I'm so sorry. But her video request asked me to cover idol auditions, and for the special time, I wanted to give you all an inspiring video on idols who have failed their auditions into the K-pop companies, and went on to have successful careers because someone else saw something in them and truly admired their determination and skill. And so, without further ado, let's take a look at the idols who overcame the setbacks, persevered, and actually came out stronger in the end. While you may now know him as Jhope of BTS, back in 2009 he auditioned for JYP but was never offered the golden ticket into the company. He did participate in several rap competitions and won a few, but it was Big Hit who saw potential in him and signed him on as a trainee in 2010. Former AOA member Choa revealed in interviews that she had auditioned for SM Entertainment 15 times, during even when Girls' Generations were trainees themselves, and even tried out for JYP in 2008, but never made it far into the process. Fortunately, FNC saw the vocal skills she possessed and signed her on, and she later debuted in AOA in 2012. Rain debuted at 16 as a member of the failed idol group Fan Club from 1998 to 2000. Following the group's disbandment, he auditioned and failed at 19 other agencies, including YG Entertainment, before successfully auditioning and signing with JYP and officially debuting solo in 2002 under the company. In the case of Park Bom, she was persistent in her auditions to YG Entertainment. She became remembered and went every year, almost every month for 3 years. More than a dozen times, she explained, she failed her auditions to the company until she finally landed her acceptance into the company in 2005. She revealed in interviews that the fact that CEO Young Hyun-suk kept failing her made her so mad and thought that if she did follow through with his advice and kept auditioning to enter the YG family, she will succeed as a singer, and she was right. She debuted at the age of 25 under 21 in 2009. Both in 2007 and 2008, Infinite Sungkyu auditioned for SM Entertainment. Both times he was rejected. One day, during his part-time shift at a coffee shop, he met the manager of the band Nell, a group he greatly admired, and was recommended to audition for I.O.I Entertainment. Sungkyu went to his audition with a pain in his stomach with the threat to the reviewers that they would regret it if they didn't select him. Afterwards, he was rushed to the hospital with an emergency appendectomy, but was informed of his acceptance upon his release. He then debuted with Infinite in 2010. In one interview, former CEO of YG Entertainment revealed that Wendy had submitted her own audition to the company but was not accepted. Wendy went on in 2011 to submit her singing audition to Cube Entertainment in an online contest through KoreaBoo. She made it to the top 15 but was not the final winner. However, Wendy ultimately landed her deal with SM Entertainment through a global audition in Canada on an impromptu audition. Side note, I do want to say that I was quite surprised by her Cube audition story because at the time, I myself used to write for KoreaBoo back in 2011. The staff and I actually had to scour those video submissions and review them, and I even edited the video showcase that she was at for Gina. I never knew that I witnessed a future star in the beginning until now. Sorry to get off topic, but this really blew my mind when I came across this. Like, what? Another now famous artist YG also passed on happened to be Crush, who successfully went on to Amoeba Culture to be the highly regarded R&B artist that he is today. In the same interview with the former CEO of YG Entertainment, he also revealed that Chungha was not shortlisted from her audition tape that she sent into the company. She eventually went on to be a trainee to JYP and then ultimately made her break through Produce 101 and now has a blossoming solo career post I.O.I. Back in 2008, Xiumin of EXO also auditioned for JYP but was not accepted as a trainee. Luckily for him, his high school friend convinced him to audition for SM despite feeling he didn't have the skill set to pass. After his friend explained that SM only looks for people with potential, he went and placed second at their Every Sing contest and became a trainee shortly after that same year in 2008. In one KARA interview, former leader Gyuri explained why she chose DSP out of her choices back in the day, and revealed that in her audition days she too had tried out for all three of the big three companies, SM, YG, and JYP, but then went on to jokingly say that only DSP accepted her. It's looking like JYP was a very particular company in who they passed in their auditions, and Dean was another artist who auditioned for them back in 2009 at the age of 17 and was rejected. Not fretting, Dean pushed forth and was hired on as a songwriter at the age of 20 in Los Angeles under Junba's music group, a company known for songs like EXO's Growl, while Dean is actually credited for writing K-pop songs like EXO's Black Pearl and VIX's Voodoo Doll. Dean later officially debuted solo in 2015 in the US and Korea and has had a successful career ever since. B.A.P. Zello revealed in interviews that he too tried out for several agencies but was passed on many simply because they thought he was too young. However, TS Entertainment saw something in him and signed him on, and he eventually debuted in B.A.P. at the age of 15.
In our hearts a hopeful song we barely understood. All the same, receive your boy, say love is every need.
Wonder Girls' Yeeun auditioned for JYP 3 times and was rejected each time. On her 4th audition during the reality show called MTV Wonder Girls that was looking for the 5th member of Wonder Girls, Yeeun auditioned for her 4th time in late 2006 and was successfully signed on as the 5th member of the Wonder Girls from her audition alone. At the age of 15, IU debuted back in 2008 with her not-so-successful song of Mia, or Lost Child. However, her humble beginnings started when she auditioned for around 20 times, including the renowned JYP, and was rejected by all. Luckily, in 2007, Loen Entertainment saw something in her and signed her and debuted her less than a year later. She widely became successful at the age of 17 with their singles Marshmallow, Nagging, and Good Day, and JYP had gone on to say that his heart breaks every time he sees IU, and was going to find that person who rejected her to penalize them. Years later, it's safe to say that IU's home at Loen has proven to be very lucrative and successful career choice for her in the long run. And one thing I really want you all to take away from this, please let this be a lesson to many of you watching. Please do not let one setback or failure take you away from your dreams or your aspirations. Speaking from experience myself, look at any moment in your life as a reason to help shape and define who you are and who you'll be. Everything happens for a reason, and just because you didn't achieve something doesn't mean it's the end. You're supposed to come out stronger from this and use it as an opportunity to move into a path that's more meant to be for you. You're put onto this world for a reason, and don't you ever forget that. These idols overcame their setbacks and persevered, and so can you. Thank you all so much for watching, everyone. I hope you all found it interesting and inspiring in these trying times. Please be sure to subscribe, like this video, and hit that bell for notifications. I appreciate you for stopping by, and while you're here, go check out many more of my works, and see you next time.